Installation began nearly 3 years ago. We received a fair share of complaints from Fox SA viewers about sudden leaks after the new tech was put in.
That's right. In tonight's Problem Solver report, our Darian Trotter took those concerns to the San Antonio water system.
See, it's shut off and it's still moving.
So I called them and they said, no, that's your problem.
Two different customers, two different homes.
Right here, this is where they found the leak.
I took it upon myself, okay, I'll fix it.
Both in the same neighborhood.
I noticed the water started leaking.
My water bill did go up.
There you go.
With the same problem.
We never had that problem before.
Y'all put that new meter in. We didn't.
City came and installed new water meters. When they did that, they disturbed the lines. It goes from here all the way down to the end of the cul-de-sac.
Jeff and Maribel have water leaks.
We had no leaks till they came and dug these trenches.
Every time they mess with the streets, we pay the price.
Leaks, they say, seemingly came out of nowhere for them and several of their neighbors after crews with San Antonio Water System installed new smart meters or dug up the street to complete other work near their homes.
A day later, my pipe broke, so I called them and they said, no, that's your problem because it's not by the meter.
If they hadn't come and tampered with the ground, as the vibrations, that wouldn't have caused that.
SAWS started citywide installation of their new Connect H2O smart water meters in the middle of 2022. The upside, they provide hourly, more accurate readings of water use for better water management.
Yes, I'll show you the increase.
The downside, according to customers reaching out to Fox SA's Problem Solver, they could result in higher water bills.
I first realized it when I saw the water leak.
And in a growing number of cases, sudden water leaks.
I want for them to come and fix it.
Smart meters were installed in this Northeast Side neighborhood back in December of 2024. Jeff says he once worked in the plumbing industry and believes his initial problems were caused during the installation.
I know that when they have to put the new meter on, that they're going to disturb the old pipe by connecting the new pipe on there. They're going to disturb the old pipe by twisting, even a little twist. Any part of the pipe can cause damage.
9 months later, crews contracted by SAWS came back and used heavy equipment to dig trenches in the street to start a pipe replacement project. Jeff believes disruptive banging caused foundation issues that led to the leak under his home.
Every time they hit with that scoop, the scoop of the bucket,
They shook my house.
the walls would tremble.
I woke up to that this morning.
Pictures would fall off the wall.
Jeff and Maribel represent other Fox SA viewers we've heard from over the years complaining about leaks at their homes they believe were caused by SAWS in one way or another. We took their concerns to SAWS. A spokeswoman for the utility company says leaks are possible and there's a plan in place to address any leaks they cause. Here's what we found out. If a leak is determined to have been caused by the installation of a new electronic meter, SAWS will not only cover the cost of repairs, the customer's bill will also be adjusted. But the leak must have occurred within 60 days of the new install and within 12 inches of the new smart meter.
I had to buy my own pipe because they didn't want to do their job.
Maribel's first leak was near her home, so she paid out of pocket to fix it. But she says a second leak near the meter started soon after crews dug up the street.
A couple of weeks later, my meter went. Now they're telling me, yeah, it's by the meter, but it's still your fault. Y'all put that new meter in. We didn't.
Jeff is living on a fixed income and can't afford to repair his leak nowhere near the meter.
I mean, it's in my property, but we never had that problem before till they came and dug these holes, dug trenches, and disturbed the foundations of our houses because our pictures were falling off. That's how bad it was.
Jeff's leak is so bad it floods his front lawn. To avoid a high bill, he keeps his water off and only turns it on manually. Fill buckets of water needed to cook and bathe. Then he says he immediately turns it off.
There you go. Otherwise, I'd have a big old pile. In 10 minutes, I'll have a pile of water.
SAWS is on track to install more than 600,000 smart meters citywide by the end of the year. The company says data indicates less than a quarter of those installations may result in a leak, usually due to aging pipes. SAWS has policies in place, though, to minimize any negative impact, they say. These two argue otherwise.
They clean their hands, you know, and it's not right because I've been living here for years, never had no problem. And now this comes out until they started digging in the streets.
There's a right way of doing things and a wrong way. They know what's right and what's wrong. I feel that they should step up to it and correct it.
Now, we did ask SAWS about the leak under Jeff's home. We're told he'd need to file a claim with the company contracted by SAWS. The utility company requires its contractors to carry liability insurance. On another note, if you have a high water bill due to a leak, SAWS has options in place to help reduce your bill, and there are plans available to help customers struggling to pay their bills in general. We've placed that information on our website. I'm Fox SA's investigative problem solver, Darian Trotter.
I'm sorry, that's just not right. That poor man's got to turn off his main water just to save money and not get the leak. Somebody better do something. Darian, stay on this story. Darian says he dug deeper and also found out 550,000 smart meters installed. SAWS has had to make more than 1,900 repairs for leaks caused during the installation process. He also found out SAWS no longer outsources the work to subcontractors. Smart meters are now installed solely by SAWS. Spokeswoman explained they do a better job and faster. The utility company is on track to finish installation ahead of schedule. Let's hope, Ashley, they do the right thing.
That's right. And if you have an issue that you need help with, our problem solver is here to help. You can get in touch with Darian on social media or call our tip line at 210-476-1099. You can also email us at problemsolver@foxsanantonio.com.
And back to the live desk, where we are learning tonight a U.S. appeals court is blocking President Trump from firing Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Here's the latest. The ruling coming as the Fed prepares to meet tomorrow for a two-day meeting on interest rates. Well, the Trump administration is expected to appeal the decision before the Supreme Court in a last-minute effort to unseat Cook before the meeting. The president tried to fire Cook in August.